Oh, what I do, folks. I hope you're treating yourselves oh so well, and of course others. My name is Claire. This is a channel where we like to do tarot readings. Today, this person's intentions towards you. We're going to get a little bit nosy, maybe even if it's a factor, what's going on in their life, or how they feel about you overall. So, with that, let us commence. Pile 1, you had the Knave of Swords. Beautiful Technicolor card, I guess you could say. It is the Page of Swords. New approaches. I think you were kind of taking on, it's got a chessboard underneath here. I think that you could be very strategic in the near future. With this person, there might be a need for you to navigate this. I think that I have this feeling the person might be a little Seven of Swords with the Knight of Cups or Knight of Chalices in reverse. This person is guarded because they have seen something in you that is reminding them maybe of past relationships. There is something in them that is been triggered or set off, and they are now in a state of analyzing. Do you see this Knight? I think that as you are kind of like, it's almost like two people are circling each other, just kind of eyeing each other up, like at a standoff. And I think that's what's happening right now. You might be cordial, you might have like very dry, or maybe not even dry, it could just be kind of conversation that you're almost going around the issue, you're ignoring it. Both of you are very non-confrontational, which can end up leading to a situation being explosive at the end, is what seems to be it's like the non-confrontational aspect of you leads to only confrontation at the end, because there's no one got to say their piece, or things kind of crumbled in an unnatural way. You've got another Knight, but this one is upright. Knight of Wands. This person is very attracted to you. They find you very insatiable, which I think maybe you flirt with them in a way that they really enjoy. They've never had someone display kindness, but also in a way of making them you boosted their ego to the point where they caught feelings in a place that felt in a hopeless place almost. They weren't looking for a relationship, and now they kind of have feelings for you, as like they have feelings for you. But the Six of Swords, they feel like they need to either walk away from the situation or take a step back emotionally or mentally. There's something that they're starting to build a wall between you, and I think for you... Oh, I got two cards then. Okay. The Two of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Strength. Okay. What I'm thinking is this person will start to shell up, like clam up. They will regress because they're starting to develop feelings for you, and they're starting to feel like a little weary for that aspect, maybe because of something in you you could be a little standoffish because that's the way this person is being. There's a very even give and take of questionable like side-eyeing going on, and with that I think it is pretty frustrating for your person because they have a lot of things in their life that they're already up in arms about, kind of, and there's a need for the Strength, you to navigate this in a way that you have not navigated relationships before, which could be, if you are overly emotional, you need to take the reins on those emotions and figure out how to, I'm hearing empathically talk to someone. Maybe you come off as someone who is so strong in their ways that other people don't know how. They feel like, okay, well, this person's already made up their mind, so let it be that. Maybe there's a need for you to approach this person in a way that's not diabolical. I'm hearing. So if you have like if you tend to run away from people that make you feel a little confused, there is a need for a song and dance between this person. You can bring them out of the shell that they're in. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. I think that you can bring them out of their shell if you take the initiative in a way that you are kind of not familiar with in your own path. Because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is willing to put in the work to figure out what works and what doesn't. And she's very caring and loving through that. I think that this person is going to find a comfort in the fact that you actually tried with them. Maybe they've had a lot of people that did something to them. They've been hurt in a lot of ways, and or they feel like giving up is the best option. There's a lot of disdain for confrontation. This person just doesn't like it. And if you can approach, I think that is you too. And I think that it naturally, if you're in a good headspace, the way that you approach this person will be very satisfying to them mentally and to you mentally. The Hierophant, look at that. It's just so juicy and yummy. The sweetest thing is, I think that you can bring out a sweeter aspect of this person, or just a conversation that is more real. It's not going to be as divisive as you think. I think that you're going to have to approach this person in a way that almost feels like this could be the end if it doesn't go well, but that is what it takes. You need to break through a layer that is a barrier at this point, and it does take going like bushwhacking. It takes going to places that you haven't been before and trying things that could potentially not work out well for you. And it's almost like you're willing to like escape a situation and let it hurt that way, then move forward in other ways that you think would. It's like you're scared of this direction because it could end poorly, but it also takes a little bit of confrontation. But the confrontation is more just you speaking your piece. It just feels like it's a lot because you've not really done that. So it's almost like you have nothing to lose in this situation because you were almost about to cut your losses anyways and just say whatever to this person, and or that's what this person might have done in the future soon. This feeling is creeping up. So it's like you have nothing to lose if you just put yourself out there, because if it was going to go bad, at least you got to say your piece in it. And when I say the pieces, I don't think that you have a lot of hurt in this. I think it's more of just there's something that you have to relay to this person, and it will be beneficial for both of you. The Knave of Pentacles, that's the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, I think that new horizons are going to be had, and or you both will evolve in ways that are very necessary and beneficial to your future relationship and or relationships. If this is a growing process between you and this person, and I think that they are willing to do that. They just are a little emotionally inept, a little regressed, a little so, and maybe you are too, and this is just the opportunity for you to step up and be big dog for a second. It's gonna be good. It's a beneficial thing if you can just kind of worm your way through the uncomfortable, unsavory aspects of this. All right, with that, you gotta know I love you. Sweet pile 2. Hello, lovely of you to be here and join us on this day. This is advice on the person on your mind, or their intentions, their intentions, what's going on with them, how that could affect you, what's going on. we're getting to the bottom of it. Nitty gritty style. Let's go. Oh, the Temperance. I just love the composition of this card, how the hands are like around the brain. It's glorious. I think that you really satisfy this person mentally in a way that you guys have a lot in common. I think that maybe you see past aspects of other people in this person and they see that in you too, and that you both are kind of like trying to identify what that means, because it could be very uncanny. And I think that life has almost provided a lot of synchronicity or serendipity for you guys to come together effortlessly. There's you guys talk similarly or have very same interests. The Sun in reverse. I don't think that you have identified. This person has never told you how they felt, ever. They may have complimented your looks, and or if you have some sort of sex appeal, something in that realm, they've complimented that. I mean, if I said, I'm sorry if I made it sound like if you had sex appeal, you definitely do. It's just, they've only complimented very shallow, surface level things. The Strength card, you are being very purposeful with the things that you say. I think you're trying to gauge where this person is, and they are doing similar tactics with you. I think that these tactics will fail you in the end. There's a need for a new approach. The Strength is in Rod of Pages. I'm hearing like walking away. There's a certain stride that you need to take. This is the Page of Wands. It is symbolizing the thought of new purpose, assigning new, the Death card. Yeah, assigning new purpose. I think that if you were to let go of the outcome with this person, you would be better suited in navigating the situation forward. I think that they may have a certain way that they are that seems cruel or hurtful. They could be vicious to you in some way. I don't think abusive. I think it might just be very passive. You letting go of how this person is affecting you would be very necessary at this point. If they're getting you to a point where you feel nervous or sick, or they're getting too much of a bodily reaction out of you, I think that there's a Four of Rods. There is something to do with Page of Coins in reverse. Four of Rods. You have allowed a great amount of time for this person to heal and become stronger. This person is still very adolescent in the thoughts of the Page of Coins. They miss you. They want to return to you, but they are not in a headspace to communicate at all. I don't think that they are able to understand what they've done, in a sense of how moving forward is going to be so profoundly different for them. the actions that they have taken recently, the cup in reverse, it's the Ace of Cups in reverse, and this says love potion at the top. I think that they've made a move that was so diabolical, detrimental, something where this person was a soulmate, is a soulmate, something about them is in your life very strongly connected. And I think that maybe there is a very, very far in the future relationship for you guys. But as of right now, the High Priestess would be to destroy all thoughts and hopes of this person for everything that you know will only hinder your future movements, I'm thinking, is what's happening. The world, you might be having to make major career decisions in the near future. You're going to become a lot busier, have a lot of more time, I'm hearing, or you can invest a lot easier or more efficiently in the future. And there's something to do with this person has to be alleviated from your psyche. You have to cut ties with them mentally, physically, emotionally, in some way, form, or fashion, and you will move at the speed of light. This person is a drag. They do serve a purpose in your life, and you feel that there is a connection to them. Yes, there is. You're dignified in that way. The Five of Cups, though, they will only make you sad, and the quicker you realize that, this person has to make a world of difference in their own life. They have done too much to cut and run. They've sown too many seeds, and they have to reap the the harvest that they have provided for themselves. This person is in a different world from you right now. They're in a different stratosphere. And I think what you had was very necessary for you to get out of a mind space that you were in before you met this person. It's almost like this person was a bridge out of something else. And with that, now it is your time to let this situation go, in order for you to be on your way once more. This is the Chariot, and it came out in reverse. But it makes me think that this person could weave in and out of your life, and it seems that might be the path forward. They have been in your life. It is time to weave them out. And when it's time, because you see these heads, it's like you guys might have a shared soul, or there's something that you guys will always be connected. But right now is just the King of Rods in reverse. It's only going to hinder you to care about. This person wants to look like they are in control. They want to look like they have made the decisions that they made, and they are sticking with it. They are changing. I don't want to say like they're going through it, because this person I don't think is bad. They're just very not on path with source. They got the Hierophant in reverse, and it just makes me think someone who is, they could be an earth sign, or just very fixated in some way, form, or fashion, very stubborn. This person needs to be broken in so many ways, and that a human could not do. The world is the only capable proponent of that. So letting this person rest in your mind. They will only be plagued with the thoughts. It's almost like you're taking the brunt of their hurt by thinking of it and ingesting and internalizing the pain that was caused, when if you were to stop thinking about this person, they would be the only one having to deal with that. Because it's like the energy is there, the negative energy is there, and it's going to hone in on whoever's focused on it. And if you let it go, then it'll just go to that other person and it won't be your burden any longer, because you deserve the good things. You deserve the rewards, because that's what you've worked for. And you'll get the reward of all of it. You'll get the reward of even this person, but the reward, if they are a trash fire right now, or if they're just not great, then you don't want that. Even if you think you want it, you don't. So with that, you got this, and you gotta know I love you. Hi guys, pile 3, lovely succulent pile 3. Welcome. This is advice on the person on your mind, what's going on with them, their intentions towards you. What's up? Okay. Okay. 6 of Wands, pile 3. I always like this because it has a horse in it and it symbolizes success. Look at all the colors too. We're eye guzzling the colors. Mwah. You are a vision to this person. You identify with your emotions effortlessly. I think that this person sees that you look like you smell good. This person thinks you smell good. They really enjoy the way that you hold your face. I hear like maybe they love to look at features on you, and there's just like several different little features of you that they really just they just find so scrumptious. The Emperor, I think that you make this person want to have more in their life or set up their life in a different way, because you got the Emperor and then the 10 of Pentacles, and this 10 of Pentacles is not like the most satisfying to me visually, but it's the 10 of Pentacles. So this person, you caught this person out of left field. They see you as a symbol of success and someone who they don't even know where you came from. They don't understand you at all. You guys have very different pasts or backgrounds, approaches even, and I think that that's really satisfying to this person. They find you physically up there. Like, I think that they didn't even know that they had an attraction to certain things before they realized them on you. You're defining what this person physically enjoys. You're defining what this person emotionally enjoys. I think that you're definitely a beacon that came out of the King of Cups. Like, you make this person feel like they don't know what to do with you. Very emotional, but also okay. The King of Cups was in reverse and the World in reverse. This person is going through life changes, like really strong life changes, to the point where I think they could be kind of bullish or hard-headed in other aspects of their life if they are not successful. Like, they might be a little stingy with their time and effort or their emotions because they're emotionally withdrawing. They're dealing with a lot personally. They find you really just the whole package in a lot of ways, but they've never dealt with someone who is the whole package. And also with that, they don't know how to love properly because they've never had the opportunity. And it's like they feel almost like a clown exposing too much. Like you're getting to a point where they know how to communicate with you better than anyone else in their life, but it still almost feels like too much. They might be associating the fact that you came into their life with why they're stressed out a little bit, or they might find you to be stressful because they are wanting more out of their life since you came into it. And that is a little, they don't know how to take on that. They don't know how to tell you that. And you're already making them feel like all eyes on them or something. It's like your energy makes them feel like they should be doing more with their time, or they could tell you what they're doing in certain ways, or trying to make you feel appeased, safe, satisfied with them. But also they're emotionally withdrawn because, which you can tell, and it's also bothering you because they don't know how to move through this. They don't know how to move through this. The Magician in reverse, yeah. It's almost like they feel helpless because you seem so strong in the things that you know or feel. Like you could really have a lot of hobbies. There's something that I think that you guys would be very good in business practices together, or if you were to bounce off business ideas with each other, it would be very beneficial for both of you. Something about like getting more into each other's lives, which I think has been the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I think you both have very strong lives away from each other, very sturdy, I'm hearing upbringings, but it's like you didn't expect to come into play with this person and be like, oh, what are we doing? What's the next step? It like you wanted to just like say it is what it is, but and keep it casual, and that's not the way things are going to unfold because life doesn't want that for you. I think that it's like if you're going to do something, it's going to be a building block. And this person has their own life and they don't know how to incorporate you with that. And also because there's so much going on stress-wise, they're extra just like, maybe I shouldn't override this person who I almost want to say don't know very well. It's like they don't want to override you with too much, thinking that it is too much, when it's like the Queen of Swords. It's almost like you are good at doing that. You want to have people communicate with you the ups and the downs in every aspect, and this person almost doesn't know how to do that. It's like you would rather have someone just tell you anything rather than kind of like work around you or sneak around you kind of feel. And it's not like they're sneaking, it's just they don't know how to incorporate more in general, I think. So this right now is kind of like a learning process for both of you on how to bend and be malleable. The Empress in reverse, yeah. You need to be constructive to this person, but not coddle. There's this need for a happy medium between giving this person emotional growth, but not being like babying them or giving them too much of an in or taking on too much of the burden. It's almost like you guys want to work in succinct natures, so you don't want to overdo too much of the work so this person has to do less, because eventually that's going to cave the whole situation. The Empress in reverse lets me know that you are guided to just take on this situation, but in a logistical way that is, it will be more satisfying to you and this person, just because you guys are both those type of people. I think that you guys are funny and there's like a lot of banter. It's almost like sarcastic and clever. You might like play fight a lot, but it's just your way forward is not going to be what you think is normal, or it's just not the way. you both will become more emotional when you move forward in this strategic way first, kind of thing, you know? And okay, I think that will be helpful for right now. And I think you got it. It's good. It's a good, simple, slow process. But with that, you gotta know I love you.